The movie Saltburn has sent shockwaves around the globe.
That is the most traumatizing fucking film I've ever watched in my entire fucking life.
And this is when I decided that I needed to see this movie. I don't like scary movies, and I didn't know what I was walking into. But one thing I did know was that it can't be worse than Midsommar. And I'm here to tell you that it was not as bad as Midsommar. Still, what the This is a video about how I saw Saltburn, so you don't have to. Unfortunately, that's a lie. There won't be any spoilers in this video, so if you want to know what happens, you do have to go see the movie. But you probably should, so I don't have to experience that alone. My name's Elisa. If you've never met me, my name is Elisa. I'm a writer. I have a blog, Sunday Morning Juice. You should check it out. I'm drinking water today. We're here to talk about the movie Saltburn. Like many of the TikTok girlies, I went into this movie blind. I did not seek out any spoilers online. I went in as clueless as possible. I didn't even watch the trailer. If you're like me and you want to know nothing at all, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and come back after you watch the movie. But for the others, this movie was about a student at Oxford University who was invited to an eccentric classmate's family estate for an exciting summer. This was a dark movie. Even when they're just like having family dinner and it's sunny, it's dark. Like they really stayed on brand with that. I remember a couple years back, I went to see the menu because I like Anya. I was like, cooking. What is this, Gordon Ramsay? I'm so excited to see all of the nice looking meals. And yeah, they were nice looking meals, but holy shit, that movie. And again, I didn't see the trailer. Maybe that was on me. But going into a movie like that, a little bit lifted, intense, insane, slightly traumatic. But then again, that really was my fault because it did say dark comedy on IMDb. Maybe I just don't want to know what I'm watching. Anyway, my jaw did drop several times. But walking out of the theater, I can truly say I don't know what the motive was. The movie took place in a wealthy family's estate, and I would like to note that the director said this house has never been photographed. This house has never been shot inside of. This was the first time that, the world is seeing this estate. The family who owns this house is a family of 4. Even though it was huge and there was so much depth, in a way it was shallow. If you know what I'm trying to say, if you saw it, leave a comment. Another thing that I noticed immediately is that a lot of the transitions showed the reflection. To me, this kind of showed that there's always opposing forces that interact to create a dynamic, the typical good and evil. Another running theme in this movie was obsession, class, addiction, emotional struggles, image. They were addicted and obsessed with that image. Emptiness. Even within the relationships, there was so much emptiness. It was so beautifully ugly. Lastly, I would be remiss if I did not talk about the performance in this movie. Every single character did what they had to do. Every single character acted down. Like, damn. Like, let me take it to one of the scenes. This is an infamous scene, and I'm not going to tell you what happens. That bathtub scene. Oh my gosh. That performance, my jaw was on the floor. The floor. The graveyard scene, another infamous scene. My jaw was on the floor. That was actually insane. Back to the characters. Farley and Venetia. I don't know, it was just like they were so Gen Z. Even though the movie was set in 2006, I loved it. I just loved the way these characters helped tell the story. Rosamund Pike. The dynamic between her and her husband was so effortless. Their little shallow relationship was just so cute. The way they had banter, the way they understood each other, the way they were truly a unit, even though it just seemed like there was nothing there for either of them. Jacob Elordi, he did a good job. I feel like he was similar to Nate's character. He was actually, though, much nicer. Jacob knows what he's doing, but Barry, wow. To play the character that he played, it was just so uncomfortable. He made me so uncomfortable, but also he made me believe every second every second. I know it's a movie and I still believe him. Like, if you've seen, maybe you could drop down in the comments, and if you haven't, don't read the comments. Maybe drop down the why, because that is truly the only thing that I'm missing. And you should watch it. I don't want to have to see that alone. When you do, come back and answer the why for me. All right. That is all before I start spilling all the beans. Thank you so much for watching. This week over on SundayMorningJuice.com, I dropped Gut Instincts, decoding the gut-brain connection. You know, my mocktail recipe ebook, Skip the Spirit, Save the Soul, is in the link below. We are coming up on Christmas. You guys are going to be drinking, or maybe not drinking because it's a mocktail recipe ebook. But I mean, if you wanted to add your little liquor in there, go ahead. My recipe ebook is below. Please grab a copy, share a copy, show me your mocktails. I want to see them. I believe that's all for me. You will see me back here Monday. You know I love you.